Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here. Sorry about that. If anybody was watching the previous stream, it got cut short abruptly, very abruptly, because apparently my house lost power for like 5 seconds. No explanation why, really. Like I said, I think I've mentioned before, like they're building a house across the street, but it's the weekend, so they're not even working there. So they didn't interrupt any power. Um, check the radar. Was a very thin line of storms that passed by like 5 miles north of us. I don't know if that caused something, interrupted something. Um, and so like I just don't understand what happened, really. Don't really have any explanation for it, but I took that as a sign to take a break. I got some food, took a little break from streaming, been doing it all day. Um, and now I'm working on getting stuff set up again. Um, yeah, I know my PS5 wasn't turned off properly, but I didn't do it. Like that wasn't me. Anyway, um, so I'm back here as usual for the end of the auctions. We'll hang out for the next 2 hours or so until the auctions end. Some of the auctions this week will start ending right around 7:30, I believe, and then every few minutes up until 8 o'clock, where the bulk of the auctions will end. Um, and so we have that going on as we do every Saturday. If you have any questions about how the auctions work, let me know. If you have any questions about the auction items, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer any of those for you here. But otherwise, I'm going to use this time to continue testing and resetting the figures that I unboxed this afternoon, because I did not get to finish that because the power went out. So um, I still have some giants to get through, and then I have to go through the vehicles and traps. I don't know if I'll get through all that stuff tonight yet, but I'll do what I can, get through what I can, finish what I can, um, and just make this as productive as possible so I can kind of try to stay on track here with my normal schedule. So, um, while we're talking about auctions, though, before I get too far into this, let's jump over and take a look at how the auctions are doing. Um, 6 o'clock, so about 2 hours left in the auctions. I know a lot of people have been bidding on them so far today. There's been a lot of unexpected activity actually on the auction block there. So this will be interesting to see where things stand. Hey, we have a bid on one of the Disney Infinity bundles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know this is all Skylanders all the time, but sometimes when I buy Skylanders, I get Disney Infinity stuff along with it. And I mean, I'm not trying to make a profit on this stuff. I I just want to get it out to somebody who will use it instead of, throwing it in the garbage or whatever. So, um that's awesome. We got a Disney Infinity starter bundle for the Xbox 360 has got a bid at $5. The one for the Wii, Wii U, or PS3 is still available. No bids. Opening bid at $5 there. Big damaged a lot of Skylanders that I'm trying this week. 30 Skylanders for $10. Like 30 cents a Skylander. Come on, folks. It's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. You won't ever find stuff cheaper than this. Pumpkin Eyebrow, you'll take Disney Infinity stuff. Good to know. Um, I I mean I have the two like starter bundles up there right now, along with I think two individual figures. I have more individual stuff if you're interested. Um, I can either send you a picture. Or I guess I could tweet out a picture, or you can get in contact with me privately if that's something you just want to do. Um, but yeah, So Damaged Skylanders lot, that's out there. Mobile Hot Streak, number 601. We found one of those and we're testing the waters to see where this goes. It's already up to 1550. It got up there actually pretty early this afternoon and been sitting there for a while. We'll see if it goes any higher last minute. We put up two of the books, Mask of Power books, Gil Grunt and Spyro. Both those are sitting at 550 right now. The Disney Infinity Darth Vader, that was one of the figures I was talking about, Pumpkin Eyeball, is only at $1 right now. And as far as I can tell, there's no damage with that one. It's just the Darth Vader figure. So we have a damaged Trap Shadow, though. It's at $1. Painted Cobra Cadabra. Some kid tried a custom paint job, didn't go so well. But that's for $1 right now. No bids on the Hot Dog. Damaged Flipwreck is up to $7. We had this Hot Dog Christmas ornament. Who knew so many people would be interested in a Christmas ornament? But Hot Dog Christmas ornament is up to $10.50 right now. $10.50. Chaos Trap has a little bit of damage on it. It's only going for $2 right now. You can dive in on that if you want to get a cheap Chaos Trap, perhaps. Patina Lava Lance Eruptor, $28.50. That one's gotten a couple bids so far. No bid on the Nitro Crypt King. I'm asking an opening bid of $2 there. It's also a child's paint job gone wrong. And then a couple more figures here. Let's see. Damaged Prison Break has a bid. Oh, and the Black Widow Disney Infinity figure. That's the other one I was mentioning. Maybe that was you, Pumpkin Eyebrow. I don't know. Now has a bid for $1. But Series 3 Cinder, Firecrocken, Bushwhack, Lightcore Starstrike, and S2 Gil Grunt damage figures do not have bids yet. So would love to see those get bids. Love to see those damage figures find homes. But that is all up to you. So, Martin, welcome back. Welcome back. I'll pop it into the last unboxing to let me know what's happening. Okay. You heard my answers. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, Jindigo 12 out of 22. We're doing pretty well again. Selling more than 50% of the stuff. So spent all your birthday money already. All right, Pumpkin Eyebrow. Hey, it's raining outside now. Well, maybe that's, like I said, maybe it had something to do with the weather. But that's the thing. Like, it's still sunny outside, but it's raining. It's one of those weird weather days. I don't know. I don't know what happened with it. Anyway, like I said, I'm here if you have questions about auctions or Spartan, sorry, any good traps. We did get a bunch of traps. Were you one of the folks looking for the snake traps? We didn't get any snake traps, unfortunately. We did get a light owl trap. I'm guessing you probably have that one already. We did get another magic rocket. We got the undead captain's hat. That one's a little harder to find. I don't know if you need that one. And then two potential variants. I haven't tested them yet. We have the Earth Totem and the Life Torch. That could be villain variants. The other ones I think are all fairly common, or at least I already have in stock or had in stock recently. So I don't think they're anything you're probably looking for. But yeah, I'll have those up sooner or later. Well, I'll have them up tonight. I'll get this done tonight as long as I can keep power. If you sell your PSVR anytime soon, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, Jindigo. I mean, there's they just keep popping up. The busted figures keep popping up. It's unfortunate. Like, and I get it. Like, if you have kids, if you have pets, it's gonna happen. I don't have kids. I don't have pets. My figures don't get damaged. Like I said, the only damaged figure in my collection is the Gusto that I let my 2-year-old nephew play with, and he just threw it around the room multiple times, and it took multiple throws before it broke even. So it's not even like it broke easily. But yeah. So let's switch over to our game. again where I left off. I apologize if I left mid conversation, just any questions unanswered. I
Does my power
going on.
please?
Teresa, there's enough in that lot you don't have to warrant getting it. I get that, and that was part of it. Like I wanted to put enough figures in the lot that hopefully it would be useful to someone, but I would also hope that the price, like assuming not too many people will bid on it, like $10 for 30 figures, I figured that would be a pretty good value. Because honestly, at that price, at like $10, like, well, plus shipping, I guess. But that like it's probably just barely going to cover my shipping cost, and so I can't really go too much lower. Teresa, yeah, the damage on that enchanted hoot loop, I believe it's just the bottom of his staff broke off. So there's like half an inch of his staff that is supposed to stick out below his hand, and that broke off. So like it's a small bit of damage. So yeah, it's a nice figure, and that's the thing. Like I tried to include too. Not only did I include no duplicates, but I tried to include a nice variety. I tried to include, I tried to make it a decent lot. Yeah, they're all damaged, but still, it's a decent lot of figures. Jinigo says something got a bid recently. Eh? Let's see here. Sure enough, Patina Eruptor is up to $30. Okay. I'll take that. Yeah. No complaints from me. Actually, hold on a minute. Wonder if some of these settings reset. So I'm hearing some feedback that I don't usually hear. Okay, I guess not. That's just me. All right. So let's get back to resetting, like I said. All of these tree Rex figures. It was a real lot.
My power has grown.
Yeah, almost made it through before. Didn't quite make it. Silly power going out. Haven't had that happen in a long time. Never had that happen during a stream, thankfully. First time that's happened. But if it happens again, I wouldn't be surprised now, because like I said, at least now it's raining outside, and before it was dry as a bone. So
looking strong.
Didn't make sense to lose any power. Yep, a lot of times 5. Plenty of tree Rex this time around. It's making up for all the lots recently that didn't have any tree Rex, right? Gotta justify the rest of them. Honestly, going into it, I didn't even know this would have that many tree Rex. Like I said, there's just a box of duplicates. I'm like, okay, whatever. There's enough that I can see outside that box of duplicates to make it worth my while.
It's rush hour. Wow, those are big numbers. It's rush hour.
Does the hot dog ornament have a tail? There's only one photo. Yeah, there's the only one photo of it, because I think that's a valid question though. Just a minute, let me check. So here's some more shots of the hot dog ornament. So this is the one you saw. And then the back side of it is just pretty plain. Like the tail's almost just like painted on. Like it's not quite like the figure. It's, yeah. So this tail is not going to break off, thankfully. But yeah, like I don't really see any damage on here as far as I can tell. Like this is the first time I've really ever seen this figure. But looks good to me. So after some consideration, you decide to bid on the hot dog. So your friend can try to sell his damaged box hot dog on eBay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody bidding on damaged figures very much. Very much. All right. Let's just set that over here for now. Hopefully I won't forget where I put it. Yeah, it's a great ornament for sure. And I think that, I guess that's part of the reason people are bidding for it. I don't know how many, does anyone out there know if they made other Skylanders ornaments, or is this the only one? Or like, I've never seen ornaments, but look, this goes to what I'm saying. Like Skylanders license their stuff out to everybody. Like, does this say who is this made by? Well, it actually does say 2014 Activision Publishing. So maybe this was actually put out by Skylanders, put out by Activision. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that. I don't know who else would have made it though. Yeah, someone did get the Black Widow. I saw that. You have a Gil Grunt ornament? Okay, interesting. I mean, if they're gonna make someone, Gil Grunt makes sense. They made enough other figures.
Fear the spear!
The beam is supreme. Looking strong. The beam is supreme.
Oh, are there really Hallmark ornaments too? That'd be interesting. Need some Chinese food. Nice, Treeson. Welcome. I enjoy limited Chinese food. The expensive eBay listing says by Carlton Heirloom. Interesting. Okay. Sold at Toys R Us originally. Fair enough. Yeah, when you see Skylanders, all you see is Gil Grunt. I get it. I get it. I mean, Gil was never my favorite, but obviously someone at Activision or Toys for Bob liked him.
Oh, the sky's the limit!
I'm guessing a lot of kids liked him too. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say Gil Grunt is my favorite Skylander.
Bring the sting! Looking good! Bring the sting!
Twists of fury!
Yeah, I mean, Hallmark is the big company to do it. And so, yeah, I guess that doesn't surprise me entirely. Especially, like I said, Skylanders made deals with
Twists of
everybody.
Fury!
Anybody who wanted to hand them money to make a product and slap Skylanders on it, they would do it back in the day. Like, part of me wonders if they ever actually turned someone
And
down.
lightning.
Like, turned someone who wanted to make a Skylanders product down. It feels like they just let anybody do
My
it.
power will haunt you.
Like I said, I'm sure there was money involved every time they were
And lightning.
licensing out the Skylanders names and characters and such. But
Full screen ahead. Blinded by the light. Outshining the rest. Blinded by the light.
It's crush hour.
Wow, those are big numbers.
It's crush hour.
yeah, we did get a Jade Flashwing. Actually got quite a few variants now.
Fire!
Everything is steadily going up since it's less than 2 hours now. Jinigo, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
I'm on a
See
hot
those
streak.
auctions creeping up. I mean, more than anything, I would love to see
I'm on
22
fire.
of 22 sold. Like, that to me is a good week. Even if they're all just minimum bids, like that to me is a good week. Like the original intent of these auctions was to help me get rid of stuff that I'm not listing in the shop. So it's not just sitting around doing nothing. So that to me is the most successful week. Like, rather than, you know, selling one chase figure for $500, cool, but I'd rather sell 22 lots of figures and get rid of 100 pieces, and even if I only make $100 or $50 or whatever. I don't know. That's just where I stand right now.
Fired up.
So 14 and 22. We're at 12 before, so I wonder what else got bids.
Does my power please? Slice and dice.
Oh, well, that damaged hot dog that Treeson talking about. That was one of them. Patina Eruptor went up 50 cents. Oh, yep. Minimum bids. I get it. Oh, and Black Widow must have been the other one. That was different from your earlier account. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, new orders when I update the store. That'll be interesting too. Cause yeah, I have a feeling a lot of the variants that I got today won't last very long. I mean, I'll have plenty of stock of regular figures, but
Born to burn.
favorite Skylanders theme item is Skylanders Monopoly.
Light
Nice. And an antique store. Yeah, that's not bad.
My
Not bad.
flames are growing. Born to burn.
So, Pumpkin Eyeball, I want to ask, why are you not a fan of Monopoly? Because I'll just leave it at that. I'm curious to see. Jindigo, yeah. It's been a busy week. Yeah. It's possible I got 40 orders in a week. After one of the big updates, I forget which lot it was exactly. But after one of the unboxings, it must have been this week. Yeah, it was probably like on Monday or whatever. I got 21 orders in 24 hours. So that really shot the number up. And then I got my normal, on average, like 5 orders a day. So, yeah. The post office has not ever asked what I sell. No. I mean, I think, honestly, it might be illegal for them to. Like, they're not supposed to inquire about what people are shipping other than, like, if it's illegal for them to ship, That's why they always ask, is it perishable, liquid, or fragile, or stuff like that. But Mike Annoyed, I love Lego Dimensions. Honestly, I think Lego Dimensions was the second best Toys to Life game. Lego Dimensions was great. They already had Lego games and they had Lego figures, and they just put their hands together and said, hey, look at this. We can do this too. And I think they did it well. I think the games were fun to play. I think the games were interactive. The solving puzzles on the pad was a lot of fun to me. So like I enjoyed it very much. I have a 100% complete Lego Dimensions collection. I've kept that the entire time. So yeah, that is yeah, I'm a fan of Lego Dimensions. The damage figure slot is crazy. Like, crazy good deal. Like, you're gonna buy it? I don't know. Just saying. It's out there. Jindigo, yeah, so that's something I manually have to put up, and I was experimenting with it, and I tried it out the first time last week. Part of the reason I don't have it up right now is because, like, on mobile, there's an ad banner that'll cover it up, and I'm going to be getting rid of some of the ads on the site. Like, there's just too many ads. And so, like, that's part of the reason I haven't put it back up. Like, I have to work with my ad supplier. They don't like it when I take their ads down. So I will have to work on that. And more importantly, because it's a manual process for me to put that up, I have to work it into my system as I get things set up. Because, like, I obviously don't want to have it up on Saturday while the auctions are live. And then I've thought about doing it like I tried it once last week. It's like, hey, I'm unboxing live on YouTube. Come check us out. And I put that banner up on the site. But then, of course, I want to take that down as soon as the stream ends. And so I need to remember to do that before and after the stream. So it's just a work in process that I haven't done yet. Yoshi, you want the hot dog ornament? You're not alone. There have been a lot of people bidding on that ornament. It's kind of crazy. I've been surprised. Or does it contain mercury? Yeah. Yeah. I've seen more signs about that. About, hey, don't send mercury through the mail. I'm like, isn't that common knowledge? Like, okay, sure. Yes, don't send mercury through the mail, folks. But yeah, honestly, they don't even ask me those questions anymore because I have everything pre-labeled at home, and so they don't have to ask me those questions anymore. But yeah, Lego games are top tier. I mean, Dimensions is no different. It's the exact same folks that made the game, so do it. Jindigo, yeah, I get some money from those ads, but not a lot. And like, I put them back up there originally, when, like, before I opened the shop, just when I was getting back into Skylanders to help monetize the site a little bit. But now that like I have the shop and I'm coming up, you know, if I start selling merchandise or something like that, those are other ways I can monetize, and I feel better about those instead of throwing ads in your face all the time. Like I don't really like ads. So like I had ads on the site way back when I started SCL, but then as soon as SCL became more popular and I was gaining, I was earning more money from like affiliate revenue. Um, I turned the ads off because I think ads on sites are dumb. I don't like it. I think they make the site look awful, and so I want to get rid of them as soon as possible. Um, but like I said, like I'm running a business, so I need to make sure I'm still profitable. So it is what it is.
Roll.
So I do get some money, but it's like $200 a month or something like that. So I mean it's better than nothing, but in the grand scheme of thing, is $200 a month worth spamming my site with ads? Probably not really. Yeah, Mike and I enjoy Lego Dimensions. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for sure. You hate Lego Dimensions? Love Skylanders Amiibo? Huh. Interesting. I did not have that opinion of the game. So some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it, but why can't you ship mercury through the mail? It's a hazardous material. Can't ship hazardous materials through the mail. I mean the few that you can, like they at least have to be specially marked, and then they have to ship. Like not only do packages have to be labeled properly, but they have to be shipped certain ways. Like some hazardous materials can't be taken on airplanes, and so they have to make sure they're transported via ground or whatever. So it's a hazardous material. Yep, mercury is very poisonous. Yep. You still get ads on site specifically mobile. Yes, exactly. I turned them back on because, like I said, my advertiser was not happy about me turning them off, so I turned them back on for now. But that is something that I hope to be turning off eventually. Like, yeah. The Amazon links are still there. Yes. So that's another way you can support me, just by clicking through those eBay and Amazon links whenever you're going to buy something from eBay or Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but anytime if you'll shop on Amazon, if you buy something from Amazon, if you come to my site and click through one of my links first and then go buy it, that'll actually give me a little cut of the profits. Like Amazon will pay me a commission for your purchase. And yeah, it's kind of cool like that, but I can't force you to do that. So Martin, exactly. Sure. I'll whenever I get SCL merchandise up, yeah, I'll throw up an ad for my t-shirts or whatever. That totally makes sense, and that's relevant to this audience and that type of thing. But yeah, right now it's more than anything, it's, you know, taking people away from my site because they want you to click on their ads, and you click on their ad and then you go buy somewhere else. So yeah, not ideal, but like I said, in the early days when you're just getting a site up and running, it's a way to make some quick cash.
Deal with the wheel.
It's not a lot of cash, but it's better than zero.
Whoa! Check out my side. Deal with the wheel.
Look at my numbers grow.
Ninja left last stream before the figures reset. Well, part of the problem was the power went out at my house, and so I got interrupted. But I'm on the last batch of figures right now. We're just working our way through the giants. Then technically I still have the vehicles and traps and magic items to do, but I may do them off stream tonight just because the way things are going right now. But I still plan on having all of this stock up on the shop sometime tonight. It'll just be late.
Any last wishes?
Only downside of living much, some unlockables are behind character abilities. Yeah. Exactly. Skylanders does that too. Elemental gates. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, they handled things their own way. It is what it is. I have not met any of them. I've been. Oh no, that wasn't Skylanders. That was. No, I can't say I have. I think I've been at the same conventions as some of them, but I haven't actually met any of them. Yeah, Jinjago, I'll definitely try to fit them in. Yeah, we'll see what we can get through.
Impressive powers. Any last
We
wishes?
still got 45 minutes here, and that should be plenty of time to get through the giants at least. So, just then we're going to be cutting into the auction ending time. But I should still be able to kind of go. I mean, the traps don't take long at all. They go fast. Like since I don't reset them, that's part of the reason they go faster. I just test that they work. See if we got any variants.
Born to burn.
Fix is in. Nice specs. Fix is in.
My last words on this last stream were whatever. Oh boy. Why did I stagger some of the auction times? So, I did this with the first 2 weeks, especially when we had a lot of bigger items. It was kind of a request I had from some people because like the first week we did this was all the Eon's Elite figures. Like we had all of the Eon's Elite. And some people were like, hey, like I want to bid on all of these, but I need to know like if I win one, like that takes this much money out of my budget. And so I can only bid so much on the other ones. And so they're like, okay, could they end at separate times? I'm like, okay, I can work on that. And so that's kind of what I did. Like last week I did let them all end at the same time, but I didn't feel that we had any like huge standout items. And so that was just like, okay, we have all these auctions. They're all going to end at 8 o'clock. If anyone's bidding, we have the soft close option, where, you know, if you place a bid within the last minute of an auction, it adds another minute to the timer. So that can kind of help stagger things as well. But this week I felt there were a few more, you know, bigger items potentially, especially the Patina Eruptor. And then I chose some of the other ones I thought might do okay. Or at least more unique that more people might be interested in. And that is, those are the items that, I chose to stagger. And so it's like, okay, this one ends here. It ends first. So, you know, okay, either you won it or you didn't. And so you either have that money to spend elsewhere or don't have that money to spend elsewhere if there's other things you wanted to bid on. So that's the main purpose of it, is so that people can kind of gauge if they're bidding on multiple things or want to bid on multiple things. Um, they know what money has been spent and what hasn't. 'Cause, I mean, to be honest, like, how often do you go to eBay and there's two auctions you're bidding on and they end at the exact same time and you only have money for one of them, so you got to choose or split your money between them, and then you're not going to win either. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's worked pretty well. Patina's going up rapidly. Really? What's going on here? We haven't checked these in a few minutes. All right. Those all look the same. Oh, Patina, 3250. Is it like one person just like trying to find someone else's high bid? I wonder if that's what it is. Like I can see behind the scenes, I can see what the high bids are, but I'm not going to tell you. Like that wouldn't be right. But I almost wonder if that's what it is. Okay, interesting, interesting. Yeah, some people are interested in that eruptor, that's for sure. Yeah, you're right. It did get a few more bids there. But it looks like everything else might be the same. I think. Yep. Looks to be the same. Cheese is awesome. Cheese comes from Wisconsin.
The beam is supreme.
You ever notice that on menus? Like, I love that when I travel and I go out to eat someplace and they'll advertise, like, made with real Wisconsin cheese, or appetizer will be Wisconsin cheese curds. It's not just cheese curds, it's Wisconsin cheese curds, because the best cheese comes from Wisconsin, regardless of what California wants you to think. Royal Double Trouble pops up. I'm gonna Wreck-It Ralph and Penelope with the bidding. Wow. I did see the second movie. That would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, Royal Double Trouble probably won't go to auction unless it's damaged. Royal Double Trouble should probably just go to the shop. Like, the only reason it's not listed there is that I haven't had one yet. Well, no, I take that back. I've gotten one, but it lives here on my shelf because I need it for my collection. So we need a second one. Kind of like the Flock Stump Smash. Look at that. We got a Flock. How crazy is that? We've gotten 2 Flock Stump Smashes and only 1 Royal Double Trouble. That's kind of crazy to me.
Stay cool.
Cheese is my thing, yes. I mean, I have it on my wall. For cheese heads.
Stay cool. Looking good. Stay cool.
Hawk and Oar. Oh, the sky's the limit. Hawk and Oar.
All you have is cheddar and American in your house? That's unfortunate. I mean, cheddar's not bad, especially if it's done right. but I'm assuming you probably have like craft cheese or something like that, which is been processed so many times it's like not even cheese anymore. And yes, I am a little bit of a cheese snob. Remember when I took the SAT? There's something about Wisconsin being the largest supplier of cheese to the whole world. Yeah, I believe it. We are the dairy state. Like that. That's why the like I said, a few years back, California tried to take the claim. Like, you know, if you remember the "Happy Cows Come from California" marketing campaign, like they were trying to say, "Hey, we do dairy too. Our cows are happy. They make good cheese." Stick with Wisconsin, thanks. But yeah, like sharp cheddar is where it's at. If you're gonna go with cheddar, sharp cheddar is where to go. Extra sharp is okay, but even that can be a little bit much for Wisconsinites sometimes. But yeah, we have so many varieties of cheese and so much local cheese here. It's so good.
Stay cool.
Light core.
Yeah, Doulahan, exactly. That's another reason. Like, I have a hard time pricing these because they just don't sell. Like, there's not many of them selling out there.
Looking good.
Not a lot of people have them, and then the people that do have them now are all collectors, and so they're not selling them, and so there's no prices to compare it to. Now, like you said, someone's probably going to get a good deal, and I agree with you. Someone will probably going to get a fantastic deal on it. But we still have an hour left in the auction. Or, well, does that one end? Or is that the one that ends at 7:30? Let me check that. Patina. Oh no, 7:55. Okay, it's one of the later ones. I did stagger it, but it's one of the later ones. So yeah, we still got an hour left on it. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Because as much as I tell people, and as much as people know, even that, you know, I have the soft close on there, and so like you can't snipe things right at the end. People like waiting to the end of auctions. Like that's just how we're conditioned now. Like that's how auctions work. Thanks, eBay.
Slash and burn.
Yeah, blocks and slices. I mean, blocks are the way to go. It's less processed. But there you go. You can meet me and we can eat cheese together. That's one of the things that like our gas stations are so proud of. We on billboards along the highway, they advertise like clean bathrooms, cheese, and beer. Like these are the things that Wisconsin is known for. These are the things that they sell at convenience stores.
He spores.
Light
Yeah, cheese and fruit can be underrated.
Look at my numbers.
Growing up as a kid, I would make myself strawberry jam and cheese sandwiches. I mean that's essentially what it is. It's, you know, cheese and fruit. It'd be my grandma's homemade strawberry jam and some fresh like well, is that at my grandma's? She usually had like Colby. But yeah, you can do that with a lot of cheese. Clean bathrooms, cheese, and beer sounds like the bar of the heavens. Yeah, welcome to Wisconsin. We have it at every exit. All right, we're getting to the bottom of this box here. I'm trying to get the last few figures out. So once we get through this, we can, like I said, move on to traps or something. Should have enough time yet. Looks like. Items. A few more giants that aren't going to fit on my table. Just need to empty this box so I can start putting figures back in it. We've already tested. All right.
Oh, the sky's the limit.
You really like the Irish cheddar. Pear jam. Ooh.
Door.
Pear jam isn't one you hear too often, but it sounds delicious.
Be afraid of the dark. My power has grown. Be afraid of the dark.
Boom shakalaka.
All right, yeah, what are we down to? Maybe a dozen and a half
Booga.
Giants figures left. Not to be confused with Pearl Jam.
Shakalaka.
Yeah, I enjoy Pearl Jam too. Sometimes I have to be in the right mood for it, but most days I'm okay with Pearl Jam. Like, I'm a 90s kid and they were a good part of the 90s.
A sea of spirit. Hail to the whale!
Fear the dark.
Light core. Or
Fear the dark. He shoots. He spores. Look at my numbers grow. He shoots. He spores.
Martin, I don't know what the exchange rate is right now for pounds to dollars. Honestly, I think with PayPal, you can usually just tell them like, hey, I need to pay, 400 US dollars, and it'll say, okay, it's this many pounds. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about too much about figuring out what the exchange rate is. Just let PayPal do the work for you.
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse. Silent but deadly.
Born to burn. My flames are growing. Born to burn.
Like, one of the biggest problems with exchange rates is that they're almost constantly fluctuating, and so that's why I just let PayPal take care of it, because it's whatever it is at the time. Yeah, Martin, don't worry. We will get it figured out. We will definitely get it figured out.
One strike and you're out. Those numbers are in left. One strike and you're out. Drop the hammer. Logging some improvements. Drop the hammer. Fear the fish.
All right, slowly getting stuff cleaned up here.
Looking good. Looking good.
It's making a mess all over the place here with all the figures. Trying to find homes for them.
Fear the fish. Locked and loaded. Ha 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 ha.
Last 6 figures.
Feel the power.
If I find 601 again, should sell for $14.99. Possibly.
Locked and loaded. Ha 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 ha.
And that auction's not yet over yet either, right? I know it's been sitting there at like $15.50 all day, but yeah. I mean, if it sells for $15.50, I mean, $14.99 is probably not a bad price, especially since my shop will be one of the only places that differentiates between the hot streaks, and so it's the only place that can like guarantee that you're getting what you pay for.
Will haunt you.
Otherwise, I mean, who knows? You could buy 20 hot streaks before you actually find the one you want. Or like I said, if you can find the... Did anyone look up... can you find a Superchargers mobile starter pack on eBay? I didn't even look for those. That would be interesting to see if those are on eBay and what they're going for right now. Because if you can get those at a reasonable price, that'd be a way to guarantee that you're getting a car. If it's a closed pack.
It's beating time.
There's a good deal to get Doomstone, Lightcore, Pop Fizz, and a ton of other figures for $46, but just sold. Oh no. Where was that Pumpkin Eyebrow? Was that an eBay thing or OfferUp or Mercari, or what are we looking at?
It's beating time.
Like I haven't been looking too much recently because I've had so much coming in and I've spent a lot of money recently. I got to focus more on selling at the moment.
Let the flames begin.
On Mercari, okay.
Truly inspiring.
Yeah, Mercari deals can be nice, but there's a lot of people watching there too. I've noticed there's a lot of people watching Mercari, so it can be hard to find them. All right, that was it for figures. So I need to go get my other game. I'll be right back. No, egg-sided thrillipede shouldn't be pink. It's like a glossy white, and sometimes over time can go a little bit yellowish, but I've never seen pink. Where did you see pink? Is this in an auction you're looking at, or um, yeah, what's going on with a pink thrillipede? eBay listing? Okay, yeah. I mean, potentially it could be bad lighting, but I kind of doubt that. All right. Come on, chat team. My broken figures are getting in the way. Too many of them.
Twists of fury!
All right, we want to test some traps. Let's test some traps.
Chill Bill.
$12 supercharger starter pack in Italy. That's all you can find. Okay. Well, thanks for looking. Is that one even the is that the iOS, the mobile version they were talking about? Or is that just the standard superchargers even?
Sickle. Cutting in.
For brand new mobile supercharger starter pack can range from 26 to 100. Wow. That seems expensive.
Bad juju.
Yeah, it says for smartphone, like because it's specifically for iOS. Like you can use it on phones or tablets, but yeah.
Cuckoo clocker.
Yeah, pumpkin eyebrow. That's what I was saying. We got a lot of nice variants. A lot of the Giants variants. Polar whirlwind, Jade, Flashwing, all the good stuff. But they didn't put anybody in this trap. Either that or it's broken, but I'm going with they didn't put anybody in this trap. Magic rocket. Become bombshell.
Bombshell.
Hey! Incoming!
All right, let's go work. Which ones am I supposed to check? I'm supposed to check.
Tussle sprout.
Here we go. Is this red hot Tussle sprout? Let's find out.
Golden queen.
Well, not when you put Golden Queen in it. Jinigo, you can send anything you need to Matt at SkylandersCharacterList.com. That's Matt, M-A-T-T, at SkylandersCharacterList.com.
Tussle
Tussle Sprout. Are you red hot?
Tussle sprout.
You are not. No variant there, but we have that one in stock already, so not a big deal there.
High five.
Light trap works. That's always good to see.
Rage mage. Broccoli guy.
Broccoli guy. Matt at SkylandersCharacterList.com. It's the website, you know? SkylandersCharacterList.com. Just put Matt at before that.
Chompy mage.
Mage out of the cage.
Right here. I suppose I could even type it here for you. Or is it Matt at... Oop. If I can type it properly. There, it should even be in the chat for you. Chompy Mage.
Wolfgang.
It's showtime.
Slobber trap.
And yes, I am intentionally saving the life torch trap for last.
Let me at him.
Here's the undead captain's hat. Come on. You don't have any money yet? Open the same card. Mastermind.
Mastermind.
My turn.
The Gulper.
No legendary traps or crystals, Martin. Not today.
Hey! Smoke scream.
I'll take it from here.
All right. Here's the life torch.
Sheep creep.
Sheep creep? No. It doesn't bode well. I find most people usually keep the villains in there, the villain variants in there, but not always. We've gotten lucky on a few of these. Come on, Riot Shield Shredder.
Shield shredder.
Nope. No variants today.
Shield shredder.
But all the traps do work, so that's a plus. Now I get to test out all the items. Another one that goes pretty quick because they're just items. I don't need to reset anything. Is patina going up again? Let's check in on these auctions. Same. Oh, the books both went up to $6. Wow, patina's up to 45. Getting up there. That's exciting. That's very exciting. The other auctions seem to be the same. But yeah, patina. Way to go. Thank you for the reminder on that. We'll keep checking up on that. How about a platinum sheep? Works for me. Battle hammer. And how about sky diamond? Got another battle hammer. Look at that. Always excited to get another Shipwreck Island. Those have been selling pretty well. Its counterpart, Tower of Time. Uh-oh. That was weird.
Greetings, Portal Master. Something amazing has happened.
To go up to at least $55.
The same
bidding.
colossal explosion that
We'll see,
destroyed
Martin. We'll
Alpaca
see, Martin.
Prison also fractured the very
All right, Sunscraper works. Oh, here's our platinum treasure chest. That will show up as hidden treasure. Boom. Got it. Got a bunch of Scorpion Strikers and Dragonfire Cannons today. We stocked up on them for a while. I know it's hard to tell on screen, but these are all different magic items being tested. All right, got a few SSA items that are on the other side of the table. Excuse me. $45.55 may seem like a lot, and it is, but it's still a great deal to whoever ends up on top tonight. Yep. Yeah, the new unbox price is like, isn't the new unbox price like $250 or something like that they're asking for? Not to say it's sold for that, but yeah, there just aren't a lot of listings for it right now. Martin, yeah, I know you've bought a lot of platinum treasure chests, hoping. Less than 20 minutes before they start to close. Get your bids in now. There you go. Still have 14 and 22. Okay. Doulahan, no, you are not the only one who forgets to use them. I always forget to use magic items. Usually because I don't have them. Uh-oh. I don't have them sitting next to me. This Dragon's Peak might not work. Ooh, okay. Well, I couldn't get the Dragon's Peak to work. Or this one, really? Huh. Maybe a Dragon's Peak and an Empire Ice might not work. Thankfully, once again, like I have plenty of those in stock, so I'm not too worried about it, but it's just unfortunate when items don't work. This is the secondary Dragon's Peak that we have. I have 2 Empires. I got 2 of them tonight. Kind of like I got 2 Dragon's Peak and 2 Pirate Seas here. Yeah, the first one definitely worked, but I was just trying a second one. And it wasn't working. All right. Other magic items, smaller ones. The biggest part for me is like I don't usually have the items with me because like I store everything by game, and so like my little what I feel the SSA magic items that are the most useful, I only have with my SSA stuff. And so if I'm playing superchargers like I am right now, I don't have them anywhere near me. They're not in the same box. But yes, it's right that they very often come in handy. Yeah, we got like 3 or 4 sets of SSA magic items tonight. Maybe not complete sets, but I mean, I can see 3 Sky Iron Shields, 3 Sparks, 3 Healing Elixirs. I mean, 3 Hidden Treasures, 2 Ghost Swords, 2 Time Twisters, 2 Winged Boots. Okay, so maybe 2 to 3 sets. Yeah, the healing pot, the healing elixir, went back in stock again. I mean, it comes back in stock every once in a while. It just sells pretty quick. But I got 3 of them tonight, so I mean, unless one person buys all 3 of them, should be around for a while. Yeah, the time twisters go fast too. What? The time twisters, I just don't get many of them in usually. That's a little bit more rare item, I guess. Well, I think healing elixir is popular just because it's one of the most directly beneficial. Like, hey, I'm dying, throw the healing elixir on and heal a bunch right away in a short amount of time. So I think it's the most go-to. Some of the other ones are more offensive, like, ghost swords or sparks or something that will attack other guys for you that won't really help you if you're dying. Like, whereas like Time Twister to slow down the bad guys and let you either get out of the way or kill them quickly before they can kill you makes a lot of sense. The healing elixir makes a lot of sense because it heals you, which not every character has the ability to do natively. So that's a nice bonus. But yeah. A lot of people like it. All right. So that's all those. So the only thing I really have left are the damage figures and the vehicles. I can't actually test all the vehicles right now because my wife is playing Superchargers in the other room. Least useful item, I don't know. Honestly, at least of the SSA items, all the items are fairly useful. Platinum sheep, there you go. Platinum sheep. Um, actually, no, I would argue against that. Platinum sheep is not useful. But like the hidden treasure, because it's not like a combat item. So I feel that like, yeah, it helps you get gold and treasure and stuff, but it doesn't help you beat the game per se. I don't know. Yes, it is Polar Whirlwind. She's very pretty. Okay. But what I want to do, we did get one hot streak today. So I you're going to have to trust me on this, but I'm going to run it into the other room and put it on the portal quickly and see what happens. And I'll let you know if it's 601 or not. Because I figured the other vehicles we're not too worried about at this moment. I'll test and reset them later. But I'm interested to know if this is a 601. Ever since we found one, I want to find more. But no, it's probably not, but we'll find out soon. Just a minute. I am back, and this hot streak that we got tonight is just the regular hot streak, unfortunately. No more 601s. So, like I said, it's 7:30. Let's go check out Sky Diamond and Piggy Bank are 100% better than Hidden Treasure. Sure. All right. Check out these auctions. How are we doing? Where are we at? What's ending? I don't even know. Which one is ending first? There's a 740. Something before that. No, these are all damaged items. So they end at 8. So it looks like our first one ends at 740, which will be Flip Wreck, and then the Ornament, and then Chaos, and then Patina, and then everything else is scheduled to end at 8 o'clock. Unless we go into overtime because people place bids in the last minute. So, quick recap for anybody who's not watching. The Nintendo PlayStation Disney Infinity Bundle has no bids. The Xbox One has one bid at $5. The damaged lot of Skylanders, getting 30 Skylanders for just $10. Has no bids yet. Mobile Hot Streak at $15.50. Each of the books, the Mask of Power books, at $7.50 a piece. That's cool. Darth Vader at $1. Trap Shadow only at $1. Cobra Cadabra, it's got another bid or two, up to $2.50. $2.50 on the painted Cobra Cadabra. A damaged hot dog still at $1. Flip wreck up at $7. The hot dog Christmas ornament at $10.50. Chaos Trap at $2. Whoa. Patina at $69. Patina Lava Lance Eruptor, $69. Is that still going up? Let's refresh. Wow. That's unexpected. Okay, sitting at $69. Nitro Crypt King, the painted one, has no bids. No one wants a cheap Nitro Crypt King just because it got painted. Then we have Prison Break at $1, Black Widow at $1. Still waiting for bids to rescue Cinder, Firecrock, Bushwhack, Light Core Starstrike, and S2 Gil Grunt. Okay. Wow. All right, Martin. Have a good night. Yes, we will talk soon. I will try to send you a message tonight so you get it in the morning. If all goes well tonight, and yeah, the rest of the stream goes well, and then I can get all this stuff listed in a timely manner, hopefully. So, yeah, things are going well, folks. Things are going very, very well. So I'm gonna drop out the game here and bring me back because we're not testing at the moment. So yeah, that pretty good. Unfortunately, a lot of figures that don't work. After someone just asked me yesterday, like, Rose of Death, you're taking the Prison Break. I like it. I haven't actually looked at who's winning these auctions right now. That's good to see. I appreciate everybody who's taking the time to bid on these. And yeah, broken figures, like, actually don't work in game figures. Like, I only had 6 prior to today. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 halves, 2 bottom halves of swappers that don't work. So like 8 pieces that don't work today. Yikes. That's a lot. Man, gonna have to figure out something to do with them. Because if they don't work in game, I mean, like I said, then it's just like if someone wants them for parts. Or actually, no. You know what? Some of them, not all of them, but some of them I can use for some videos I want to make. I want to disassemble some Skylanders, Skylanders deconstructed. See what they look like on the inside. So some of those that may become fodder for that series. As cruel as it may seem, like I said, if they don't work in game, no one's gonna buy them. I don't have a use for them otherwise. So science, right? They'll put them to good use for science. But yeah, if anybody has any other questions about the auction process or the specific auction items we have up for sale this week, please let me know. I'm here to answer those questions for you. Otherwise, we are here to watch the end of these auctions. We're about 2 minutes away from the first auction ending, which is the damaged flip wreck. He just has a little bit of damage on his. Actually, here I can pull him up again. Flipwreck, where you at? Here we go. So I'm sure most people watching this probably aren't bidding right now, but Flipwreck, here we have him. It's just a little bit of damage here. It got chewed up on the bottom of his sword, a little bit on the back of his hand there, and a little bit on the sword itself. So I mean, it's one of those things. If you sit here and look at the figure, it looks just fine. So yeah. There you go, Doulahan. Barely damaged Flipwreck. Like it like I said, I feel bad if I were to um go in the shop and say, "Hey, here's a Flipwreck figure," and then you get this and you see like a mangled hand, and it's not really mangled, but like that's what your mind might jump to. It's like, why would he sell me this figure? And I don't want that reaction. Like, um, but yeah, I mean, just looking at the figure, it doesn't look from the front. It doesn't look damaged at all. It's actually all on the back side here. So yeah, that is Flipwreck, who is ending, well, very, very soon. Pull this up again. Watch the end of these auctions. Still sitting at $7. All right. I need to make sure I don't mix these figures up with the good ones. I hope my clock says 7:40. Is that the end? Where are we at? Flipwreck, where'd you go? Where'd you disappear to? Oh, it's because I have a filter on. I guess you finished. Show all auctions. Sorry, I have more options back here. I got confused. So I'm guessing you probably ended at 7. Yeah. So Flipwreck ends at 7. Next auction, the ever popular hot dog ornament. This is the one that apparently everybody was waiting for. Yeah. Like new, basically. Like I said, I've never seen one of these before, but it doesn't look like it's damaged to me. Someone asked about his tail. That's always a problem with hot dog. His tail is still there. It's a little bit different than the actual figure, but it's there. It's intact. I mean, it's a good size ornament too. Like I know. I guess you don't know exactly how big my hands are, but here we'll compare it to Flipwreck. It's about the size of Flipwreck. If you include the sword. If you include just the figure, like, well, figure to figure, they're maybe about the same. Actually, where's a regular hot dog? I think it's bigger than a regular hot dog. Here, we have a molten hot dog. It's like I said, if you just go from like the foot of the figure, sure, they're about the same size. But this one seems bigger for some reason. It seems wider. I think his head is bigger. So like his eyes are bigger. He's looking at you. I don't know. But yeah, like it's a sizable ornament. Like, and yeah, that's the thing. When you just make everything fill up the screen of a picture, everything looks the same. I always talk about that. My wife takes a lot of pictures of fish. She goes scuba diving and takes fish pictures. And I'm like, I can never tell how big these things are because in the pictures, they all take up the full frame. But sometimes it's a little creature about an inch wide, and sometimes it's a 18-inch fish. In the picture, they look the same size because there's nothing to compare them to. It's just the fish. That's all that's in the picture. But yeah, ornament up for sale now. I'm gonna do this. Shut down my game so I can use both screens here. right. Close that there. Hopefully that didn't interrupt my stream. But hey, now I can watch you and watch the end of the auctions at the same time. That's kind of cool. All right. So we are about a minute away from the end of the hot dog Christmas ornament. Still at 1050. Like I said, that has already gone much higher than I expected it to. But then again, I've never sold an ornament, so I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, that is almost over. Almost over. Clock says 7:45. My auction says ended. 1050. 1050 for the ornament. Congratulations to, I don't know. Let's see. Who actually won this? Are you in the audience right now? Are you watching this stream? Or are you just focused on the auctions? Which game should you start collecting for between SSA, Swap Force, and Trap Team? So Pumpkin, I would say, well, SSA is my favorite game. SSA is also going to be the cheapest to collect. Like the most expensive figures you got are like Wham Shell and Volcanic Vault if you want to collect that. But if you're just collecting figures, then yeah, Wham Shell at like $10 is like your most expensive thing. So that one's actually pretty easy and they're readily available. Trap Team is hands down going to be your most expensive. Not only are there more figures than the other games, but it has all those rare, hard to find pieces, right? Echo, Spotlight, Blackout. You're looking at $150 right there. Like it's not going to be cheap. Whereas $150 could get you just about the entirety of SSA, or pretty close. So like I said, SSA is my favorite game. So I would say start there, and it's cheaper and stuff like that. But it's your call. You want to try to collect Trap Team first or 100% as soon as possible. That was my other thought process too. Is I worry a little bit that the Trap Team figures are only going to get more expensive because like collectors are getting their hands on them, and so I think if the collectors are going to keep them, fewer people are gonna be selling them, and so the supply is going to go down. Ginigo, welcome. Yes, you are in the audience. Congratulations. You got yourself an ornament. So I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Like you don't need that. I guess yeah. If you want to go at it from that perspective, like Trap Team is going to be probably the hardest one to complete. And like I said, I think it'll almost just be getting more and more expensive or harder to find some of those pieces. So maybe you want to focus on that, get that out of the way first, and then you can continue on your way. It's I think there's going to be plenty of SSA figures forever. They're not super expensive. Even if they get more expensive, they're not going to be super expensive. Not to the level of, Spotlight, Blackout, and Echo, at least. All right, what's up next? We got the Chaos Trap. Chaos Trap. Someone might get a cheap $2 Chaos Trap here. Good for them. Good for them. Patina Interrupter still at 69. Everything else, I think, appears to be about the same. Oh. Let's turn this back on. Oh, no, we got some more bids on some damage stuff. We got a bid on Firecracken. Cool. Getting another Firecracken out of the house. Always like to see that. So that's good. Okay. Series 2 Jetvac. Yeah. All of the later Series 2 and Series 3 Jetvac are a little bit tougher. Yeah, Series 3 at least had multiple releases. Series 2, here, let me check this though. Before I speak too much. From what I recall, I think it just wasn't really, yeah, it was a distribution thing for sure. But I don't know if it was actually wave 4 or 5. It just may have been like short packed. Let's see, where does it first appear? Man, maybe it was later than I thought. Come on, where are you? Oh yeah, sure enough, wave 4. Yeah, so wave 4 along with Scratch and Firebone Hot Dog. Yeah, it came out late. And then they did try to put it out a second time in a triple pack in wave 5 with Firebone Hot Dog, Roller Brawl, and Jetpack. But like I said, wave 5 triple packs almost never see the light of day. Like those stores don't buy wave 5 triple packs. Like I don't know why they continued to create them even. So yeah, it was wave 4 in the release with Frino, Scratch, and Firebone Hot Dog. We got Turbo Jetpack. And so yeah, it was late wave, yeah, for sure. Oh, Rose of Death, did you win something? Treason got the trap. Or are you waving goodbye, Rose of Death? If you are, have a good night. Okay, so Treason got the trap. Totally missed that one. Let's see. So next up is Patina Lava Lance Eruptor. Got 3 minutes left. Currently at $69. And then everything else is going to be coming up just behind it. Oh, Rose of Death, you bid on Firecracken. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Rescue those Skylanders, folks. Skylanders need good homes. And for just $1, just today, I don't even need for 33 cents a day for the next year, you can support. No, I just asking for $1 once. One-time payment of $1. You too can rescue a Skylander. Come on, you've all seen Toy Story 3, right? Don't let toys go to the dump. Sonia, yes, you are at the end of the auction again. Got a few minutes left. We got our big item this week. The Patino Lava Lance Eruptor is currently about 1 minute from ending and is currently going for $69. You've only seen Toy Story 1 and 2? Ooh. Well, okay, got to go watch Toy Story 3 and then come back and rescue some Skylanders. Or maybe you should just rescue some Skylanders now and then go watch so you know what I'm talking about next time I make that reference. Yeah, quick recap for anybody else here. 2 Disney Infinity bundles, still the same, just the Xbox 360 has 1 bid, the other one does not. Damaged Skylanders, 30 Skylanders for $10. Still no bidders. Still no bidders. Mobile Hot Streak, number 601, going for $15.50 currently. Each of the books at $7.50. It's amazing how even those books have stayed. I'm guessing it's the same people bidding on both of them, and they're bidding the same prices, maybe. Darth Vader going for $1. Trap Shadow. Someone's going to get a super cheap Trap Shadow. $1 for Trap Shadow. It's nice. $2.50 for that painted Cobra. A hot dog for $1. Oh, did Eruptor end? Eruptor did end. I bet that. Man, I need to go back to my other page here where I can see all the ended ones. All right. So it ended at $69. There we go. Let's see. Do I know who won that one? Are you in the audience? Would you like to reveal yourself? I do know who that is. Okay. It is someone who has purchased from me before. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, there was a fierce battle for it at the end there. All right, all right. So yeah, what else we got? We got, where was I? Damaged hot dog. It's only at $1. Nitro Crypt King. Still no bids. No bids. What else we got going on right now? Cinder, no bids. S3 Cinder damaged. Prison Break still at $1. Fire Crocking at $1. Thank you guys for picking up those. Bushwhack, no bids. And I think we got one more back here. Oh, Black Widow had a bid at $1. Light Core Star Strike, still no bids. Gil Grunt, still no bids. Man, 3 minutes left. What you got? What you got? It is a good price for that Patina Eruptor. Yep. Exactly, Duhan. I thought for sure that Nitro Crypt King would go. It's not looking good right now. Like, I understand solid paint job, but for how much people have wanted Crypt King and how much he has not been in the shop, like, I figured $2 for a Crypt King would be a steal, but we'll see. I mean, he'll be up next week if it doesn't sell today. So we'll see how it goes. Got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Julian, you bid real quick, but you have 2 of them already. Well, thank you. Thank you. Can always make a 3rd or 4th. Doesn't hurt, right? I did it again. I hit the wrong buttons. Refresh the wrong page. 15 to 22. Awesome. Rose of Death, it should be pretty instantaneous. Can anyone confirm this? Are you saying you haven't seen it in your cart yet? Has your auction ended and you haven't seen it in cart, or no, you had the Fire Kraken. Yeah, like it should be there right after the auction ends. One, it should go to your cart. If you don't see it in your cart, go check. If you go to the auction page itself, there should be a pay now button if you were the winner. Otherwise, you should also get an email about it that has a pay now button. So yeah, if everything's working correctly, it should be basically instantaneous. And I don't know if you're interested, but there's 8:00. But everything else, you can add other items from the shop into your cart as well to save on shipping and such. Okay, you already you already have a cart waiting. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. But yes, I will go through the damage figures and vehicles when the stream's over. Honestly, I will probably update the shop first because I don't think there's anything in the vehicles that I don't have listed in the shop already. So I'll test them later. I'll get the shop updated sooner rather than later. But that appears to be it, folks. I think that is everything from tonight. So I don't think there were any last changes. Mobile Hot Streak goes for 1550. So that may be our price point moving forward. Talked about 1499. That may be a good place to start if we get more of those in. But yeah, a lot of good stuff sold tonight. Glad to see it. Yeah. Patina, I mean, I expected to be decent. Like it was a little bit questionable because it has a little bit of wear and tear, but still, it's a chase variant. And not everybody has access to those. But the ornament in 601 definitely went above and beyond what I expected. Rose of Death, yes, I got some more healing elixirs in. I got 3 of them in tonight. So if you want to wait till I update the shop, I mean, you're welcome to wait for that and add it in. Sonia, yes. The big 5-hour video, it would have been longer. I would have kept streaming, except my power went out right at the end. Well, that's why the video ended. I lost power for like 5 seconds, and it was just long enough to shut everything down. Still not sure why that happened, honestly. So I just took a break then and said, okay, I'll come back at my normal time and watch the end of the auctions, and that's when I finished the unboxing and got it. Treeson got the trap, Cobra, and hot dog. Nice. It's a good night for you. Doolhan, you won Darth Vader. Cool. Exactly. $1. Like, I'm not a fan of Disney Infinity, but $1 for a figure that, like I said, I don't think it's even damaged. Otherwise, I would have listed it as damaged, but I don't think it's damaged. Looks really good to me. So, yeah, that's fantastic. But yeah, to answer your question, I just saw a payment come through Rose of Death, so I'm pretty sure everything should go to your cart right away. Yeah. I just had payment come through. I'm assuming it was an auction payment. Um, yes. Yeah, the payment for Mobile Hot Streak came through. All right. Well, that's awesome. There you go, Sonia. That sounds like a good plan. Okay, you had to go into the ended auction and add it to the cart. Okay, so maybe it doesn't add it to the cart till you hit one of the pay now buttons. So yeah, there should be a pay now button, like I said, from was it a pay now button or like an add to cart button? Just curious. Because I haven't been able to do that process myself yet. But yeah, you can do it from the auction page, or you should have gotten an email about it too. Looks like you're buying Skylanders as well now that you got the ornament. Yep. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It makes sense to, if you have anything that you wanted to buy, to bundle it together with the auction stuff and just pay shipping once. So, yeah, go for it. Cool, cool. It was an add to cart button. Okay, thank you for that. I'll try to direct people to that in the future then. All right. SSA and Giants figures will be yours. Cool. Got plenty of those. All right. Well, I am gonna call it a night for the stream here, unless anybody has any last minute questions or concerns. Um, but I'm going to go and start updating the shop. So if any of these items that we just unboxed you are interested in, I will have them up there shortly. Once again, watch twitter.com/sclmatt to see exactly when the shop gets updated. Um, that should be, I mean, this is a big lot, so it's going to take me a little while, but like I usually say within an hour and then have it done in like 30 minutes. Um, yes, as I see your question coming in about the shop being updated. Yes, I promise I will get it done tonight before I go to bed. So, I'm thinking within the next hour, maybe it'll take 2 hours depending on how smoothly this goes with all the stuff here with all the moving parts. Like I said, I sorted things ahead of time by game. That's one thing that usually slows me down. Like I'm slowly getting better, getting more processes in place, figuring out how the shop works and um how best to get this out there to you quickly. So, Obsession, I'm glad. I'm glad you had a fun time with it. Um, yeah, we do this every Saturday. Every Saturday, even if you're busy on Saturday, the auctions are up all day. And like I said, you can um place your bids and the system bids automatically for you up to your maximum bid. So if you are busy during the day and can just stop in right at 8 o'clock in the morning when the auctions open up, you can check out the items, place your bids. I mean, well, I have the preview up Friday night, so you know it's coming. And so then if you like something, you can jump on Saturday morning, place your bids, and let the system do its work. And then just check back later to see if you won. Um, or you can just hang out here with us all day if you want. Like, it's your option, however you want to do it. But um, auctions will be every Saturday. Like I said, now I have those chase figures that if I don't get private offers on, I will definitely be adding those to auctions over time. We have some more books that we'll be adding to auctions. We got that controller today. We'll be adding to auction, and lots more damage figures will be coming up for sure. But who knows what else might appear? I have some ideas, but there will be more things coming for sure. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out all day. It's been a long day, and it's not over for me. But thank you for watching. It's been a lot of fun, and I will talk to you all soon. don't have an exact date. Monday for sure. Monday's my normal streaming day. I might have another unboxing on Monday, depending if it gets delivered or not. But if nothing else, that is my normal streaming day to just play through the game for a couple hours. So we'll be playing Skylander Superchargers again on Monday if nothing else happens. So if nothing else, I'll talk to you then. Have a good night.